The Jay-Z situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the black on black crime and the lack of support. I mean, when people die, it's normally, or people are murdered, or hurt, or beat up, or whatever. It's normally by someone that you know. Black people, we mostly hang with black people. White people, you mostly hang with white people. Asians mostly hang with Asians. Latinos mostly hang with Latinos. Why do black people have to be the perfect race? The race that holds hands and sing kumbaya and don't hurt each other to get some kind of just respect. Or just to get some type of empathy from another race. Because like you said, if you talk about Black Lives Matter, first thing someone said, Blue Lives Matter. White people matter. White lives, all lives matter.
Which they do.
They do. And that's the reason we have a Black Lives Matter, because you immediately say some other lives matter. You don't even care that Black Lives Matter. So thus, we need that hashtag because you don't even care. You just saw Black Lives Matter. You automatically think we said only Black Lives Matter. And that's not the case. It's a hashtag for awareness. I think I've said this before. If we're at a breast cancer rally and you pop in there and talk about prostate cancer matters. Well, we're not talking about prostate cancer right now. We're talking about breast cancer. We know all cancers matter, but we're talking about breast cancer right now. So, again, we shouldn't have to be the perfect race to get some type of respect and use hashtags and things like that to get some type of dignity out of here.
And this is what I was talking with someone at the library, and it was a white male, and I'm not going to mention his name.
Okay.
But when I was... Because he the one that brought this to my attention, and not myself, when he was saying that he thinks that a lot of white people don't really respect African Americans or that word because we don't really respect each other, and we're not really uplifting each other like he said. And he went straight to the Jay-Z situation.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, of course, dropped the album a couple of weeks ago, said a lot of stuff trying to uplift the African American community.
Okay.
Now, if you are African American, or if you are any color, it's documented that we're not the best at supporting each other. That needs to change. That's not everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's I can honestly say from a personal experience, I get hated on more by my own people. I get lack of support by my own people than any other race. That's not everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
But what he was saying with the Jay-Z comparison, he was saying with the money to your ear.
Yeah.
How Jay-Z was saying, time to cut it out.
Yeah.
Then you had rapper Lil Boosie come out and say, hey, Jay-Z ain't a god to me. You don't tell me what to do. I'm going to continue to put money in my ear. And he was just saying, like, Jay-Z came out, tried to be positive, and now you have a lot of people in the black community lashing out against Jay-Z because they behind Boosie. Instead of coming together and coming up with some type of solution and uplifting the community, you have a portion of that trying to drag it back down. And it's just like that across the board. Now, I don't think that way.
Okay.
But he's saying that's how he thinks and a lot of his friends think.
And you said he was a white guy, right?
He was.
I think that's just like an excuse that they use because no race holds hands and sings kumbaya and uplifts each other. Some of the most powerful, greediest men in history are what color?
Yeah.
Or do you think they're uplifting their people? If you don't have the same last name as me, those greedy men don't care about you. And I get what you're saying, but I just think it's like an excuse because they know it'll never happen where all black people will come and hold hands and be on the same page. It'll never happen. So they can keep saying, well, that's why it's this way, because you guys are doing this unattainable thing that we keep talking about. That'll never happen.
So with the word nigger.
Okay.
How can we get to the point where you hear this word, and you say, I cannot use this word. Do us as a black community, do we have to exile the word itself and be like, hey, this is crap. We don't need to use this no more. For others to be like, all right, now I see what they're talking about. Or will they just continue to be like, you don't respect it? I don't respect it either.
And again, I think that's an excuse. If I tell you I don't like something, and then you tell me Bobby down the street that I kind of sort of know does it, it don't make no matter to me. If Bobby uses it, I'm telling you that I don't like what you just did.
Like the Watch the Redskin situation.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people offended by the Redskin names. Mostly the Indians. Indian, shoot. I don't have to.
Native Americans.
Native Americans.
Indians.
Are offended.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I got you.
Excuse me on that. Native Americans.
There you go.
Are offended by the Washington Redskin logo.
Yeah.
But you have the owner of the Redskins.
Since he doesn't care.
Who can care less?
Mr. Redskins, and I'm going to keep calling him.
And the point I'm trying to circle around here is, okay, so the Redskin offending people doesn't matter. The word nigger offending all African Americans obviously doesn't matter.
Yeah. And the Indian or Native Americans don't call each other Redskins, so what's your excuse?
But taking a knee and upsetting people over the American flag matters more than that.
You remember when Bomani Jones wore like that, it was an Indian shirt, but he was white. And it said like, he had to turn it inside out on Mike and Mike. He had to zip his jacket up.
Immediately.
He probably got it on for a good 20 minutes, but after those emails started pouring in,
once the backlash came in,
immediately.
It was over.
Right in, But,
and that's how I just want to conclude it. I just feel like this damn Colin Kaepernick situation is an eye-opener.
It is.
It's letting me know what's important to the NFL and what's not important. And the blatant double standard that they have throughout the NFL. I can get called a nigga to my face as a player. Mm-hmm. I can get called a Redskin to my face as a player. And that will offend me. And it'll get swept under the rug.
That's true.
But if I take a knee without saying a single word,
people look up.
Cut that out. And not only will you cut that out, you would never, ever play in my league ever again. Yeah. Period. And if that ain't blackballed,
you're right.
I don't know what else to call it. But that's it, man. That's all I got. We're an hour and 8 minutes in.
Oh, wow.
Josh, I apologize to keep it so late.
It's okay. I'm good to go.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. We have BlackBalled2 out coming up. Prosperity Gospel 2. That should be fun. Wait. I know this is a little bit more serious, but we just had to let it be known. We love giving you guys a perspective off of our end. What usually comes out my mouth is what comes out of everyone else's mouth. And I'm here to deliver it for the people. On both sides of the spectrum. White, black, Asian, Hispanic.
Yeah.
If you have something to say, I will say it for you.
Real quick, what'd you think about this McGregor-Mayweather thing?
It's WWE.
I know a damn WrestleMania match when I see it.
I've watched way too much wrestling.
They're in on it.
To know this is not a setup.
They're in on it.
But is it? And boy, it's hilarious.
I just want to warn the people. Do not spend your 99.
Oh, they will.
95.
Who's watching the fight? Because I need
on this fight. You have Instagram. You have Facebook. You have Twitter. All of it will be on there.
Somebody's going to live stream it.
Immediately. Not even that. It's okay. So what if he does knock out Mayweather? It'll be on Instagram everywhere. 5 minutes later.
You gotta see it.
What if Mayweather knocks him out? It'll be on Instagram 5 minutes later. What if it's just a hug fest for 12 rounds? You just wasted $99.95. Stop it. Don't do it. Stay woke, people. Vince McMahon is behind this. They're both in on it. They're going to jab and hug each other for 12 whole rounds and then walk off with $100 million.
I guarantee both of them will be on Monday Night Raw before it's all said.
I don't know if they want to take it that far because then everybody knows.
Triple H is trying. He said he's trying to get both of them on.
Right. I don't know. Then they're just going to... It might, but I clearly know.
He's been on with WWE before.
Yeah,
he's in the WWE Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably
I think he is.
Yeah, celebrity wing. Yeah.
So there you have
Don't do it, folks. That's all I'm trying to say. Save your money.
Yeah. Prosperity Gospel 2 coming up. Don't know when. Should be fun. Any preachers, man, y'all want to come on and defend yourself? 'Cause I'm going to kill you. I'm just letting you know that now. That's what prosperity gospel is about. I'm killing preachers.
We still got to go to that. What was that guy?
Sweet Daddy.
We missed it. Was it Memorial?
Yeah, it was
Memorial
Day.
We
We still got to pop up at that church. I guess we got to wait.
We ain't got no money, so it's going to be like, you can't come here.
We're going to have to go on payday somehow. Have to open up a savings account.
We just want to hear the Lord's word.
I forgot the name of that church. Sweet Daddy is his name.
Sweet Daddy, that's his name, huh?
Any one of you members that attend that church.
Oh, I love to hear from you.
I would just like to say from the bottom of my heart.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, you guys are all idiots. All of you. I hope you're listening. You're stupid.
You're dumb.
Why are you paying money to this man?
You're not going to get any blessings.
At all. Period.
Stop it.
Why would God bless a church that's crooked?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
But they don't think they're crooked, though. So it's like...
I mean, I just... ATMs at churches make me question. Like
ATMs at churches?
Yeah, that
Who has an ATM at church? Big Daddy?
There's a few, but I'm not gonna name them.
Wow.
There's one in Greenville.
Why?
I question that. Well, you got to be able to tithe. Got to get that money out.
That's why I don't go.
One way or the other.
That's why I don't go. But
one way or the other. But yeah, guys, this is it. We're an hour and 12 in. Hope I didn't offend anybody. I'm just telling the truth.
Probably really don't care if we did, but but
we truth tellers over here.
Exactly.
Enough of the BS podcast.
Not trying to be hurtful, we just tell the truth.
Pretty much, guys. I don't. To all my listeners, I don't know how much time I got left at ESPN Upstate. If they are listening, I hope I got more time. I just got this feeling like it's running out. Sometimes you get that intuition.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful for every single second that I got with them. Yeah. Was able to learn, grow a little. And if they're listening, thank you guys. I hope you keep me around for the long haul. I hope I can cover the NBA next season too. Should be fun and interesting. But Jay, you got any closing thoughts, man?
Nah. I just wanted to see what you thought about the Mayweather thing.
That's a joke.
Yeah, thank you.
It's funny.
It was the first time, but then
Conor McGregor's not racist, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he's not racist. He's actually pretty hood.
I don't know. I just don't care.
It's kind of ghetto to me. I love him though.
Care. Yeah, like I don't. I'm just whatever. I don't care about either one of them.
As always, man. Thank you to all our listeners. Brandy, aka Brittany.
I got it right.
Roderick, Renzo, Amos, Rodriguez, David, all our friends and family. Thank you guys for always tuning in. You're all our backbone. We do it for you guys. But we're gonna end it up with a nice little outro. Hope you guys listen to it. Pretty educational. This has been Enough with the BS podcast. See you next week.
That us honoring our flag and our anthem is part of what binds us together as a nation. And I think that for me, for my family, for those who work in the White House, we recognize what it means to us, but also what it means to the men and women who are fighting on our behalf. But I'm also always trying to remind folks that part of what makes this country special is